Everyone, good morning. I hope all of you are able to see my screen and you're also able to hear me clearly. So it's going to be a very long session, 2.5 hours. Of course, it's the duration of the test, so that itself is quite long. And then we'll have maybe another 10-15 minutes of some quick discussion on how the test went and so on and so forth. I hope it goes well, but let's see, right? So I can see a few comments in the chat section. Can we do more SimCET live solving session? Yeah, I mean, we can, but then see, even if you watch one session, it basically gives you an idea of how to operate, right? So it should not be, I mean, more and more live solving sessions is not going to help unless you do it yourself. You try to implement some of the things that can work for you. Chetan has asked, what's my sequence for section? So I generally start with abstract as the first thing. And then I go to quant, then I go to English section, and then I go to LR. So that is generally the order that I follow. Okay. All right. So let me just get all the basic stuff in place. So let me start here. I'm also checking YouTube chat right now, but once I start the test, then I'll not be checking it because it may happen that somebody has answered a particular question in the chat window, and I definitely don't want to see that while I'm solving. So once I start, mostly I'll not be looking at the chat. In between, I may just to check if everything is working fine or not. Okay. All right. Let me just open my rough pad. Just a minute. I hope this is visible to everyone. We still have about 2 minutes to go before we actually start. So just going to ensure everything is in place. I don't have a lot of expectations from myself considering I haven't done CET live solving in a long, long time. I think the last one that I did was Snap. But yeah, let's see. Even CET last year I didn't appear. The year prior to that I had appeared. That one was like a very good experience, I would say. Good fun. Apart from the fact that they messed things up a little bit, but otherwise it was okay. What is considered as good score in IMS mocks? So good score, I would say something in the range of 130 plus for JBMS is what I would put it at. Uh, yeah, it depends on the mock. So in some mocks it could be say 125 plus. In some mocks it could be 130 plus, right? Please explain every shortcut. Okay, I'll see. I mean, whatever I can, I will of course explain. But yeah, just a minute. So just to ensure so that I don't have to sort of keep jumping between the two windows. Okay, I think we can start. So it's 11 and I guess everything is in place. So let's get started. Okay. All right, start with abstract. So for abstract, I don't need rough sheets. I'm just gonna uh, have the full screen experience here. Okay, so mirror plus water image and should get mirror image plus water image. So first and second is out. I think it's between 3, 4, and 5. Let me look at beta. Okay, that is also mirror plus water. So inverted beta, but on the left hand side. So either it's 3 or 4. And alpha also, right? So I don't know, alpha, if I invert it, I don't know, looks like 4, I think, but I'm not very sure. Either it's between 3 and 4. Uh, Yeah, I think four. Four looks better. I'll go with four. This is mirror image. So mirror image should be between 1, 2, and 4. Square from the bottom left goes to bottom right. 1, 2, and 4. So either it's between 1 and 4 because of the position of the crescent. Between 1 and 4, right? So if you're taking mirror image, top left side should be shaded. So 4. Okay. This is rotation by 90 degrees anti-clockwise. 90-degree anti-clockwise for the top left image. 90 degrees anti-clockwise, but not for others. So 90-degree anti-clockwise for the one which is in bottom left as well. So 90 degrees anti-clockwise. I can't see anything. So it is not 90-degree anti-clockwise. 90-degree clockwise and reflection. 90 degrees clockwise and reflection also doesn't work. Mirror image and then flipping on the axis. Mirror image and flipping on the axis may happen. So 1, 2, or 4. Any of these three. 1, 2, 4. Edge, we will take the mirror image of it. So like this, and then like this. Okay. Oh, somehow not able to see what I was looking for. Uh, okay, mirror. We are flipping first. If you flip on the axis, I don't know, either between 1, 2, and 4, but let me just do what is happening, right? So uh, anti-clockwise 90, anti-clockwise 90. So this is clockwise 90. Either I'm doing something completely wrong. I'll come to this. Not sure. A rectangle going on this side becoming bigger. Quarter sector becomes semicircle. Okay, and gets inverted. One is fine, but there is only single shade. No shaded rather. Uh, Triangle remaining at the same place, no. This third also no. Fourth looks fine, I think. Fourth, I guess, is looking okay. Yeah, I'll go with fourth. What is happening? TT, T percentage. Okay, let's go ahead. Come to this later. 90 degrees clockwise rotation goes to the top. I will look at the pi sign. 90-degree clockwise. So it should be vertical line. Vertical line and something like this. So 2, unless something else is happening. No, it's rotation plus mirror image of it, right? Yeah, rotation plus mirror in some cases. So middle one, I think, is rotation plus very irritating question. I'll come to it later. This looks slightly easy. Sigma, anti-clockwise, 90 degrees. Okay. So this should be, if it is proper lambda. Yeah. So between 1, 2, and 4, then E you're taking like a, so there should be proper L. So between 1 and 2, and that F is water image plus 90-degree rotation. So if I take 90-degree, between 1 and 2, right? Oh, so it should be 1, right? I think 1, because no, between 1 and 3. So between 1 and 3, the only difference is the position of the way n is written. Okay, so I take this, rotate it, and okay, I think 1. Yeah, goes here, circle goes here, this goes here, this doesn't go here. Two adjacent diagrams have been interchanged. So this should be here. So 4 and 5, so should be 4. Finally, something that got done very quickly. Circle, you're cutting it, uh, triangle. Okay. So first one is out. This one is fine. If it is white, it becomes black. If it is black, it should become white. So second is okay. I think second. How are we doing on time? I got a timer which started beyond 150 minutes. I don't know. I honestly didn't check it. Must have been like a glitch or something. But I'm going to go with whatever is there. So I can see 7 minutes roughly. I'm guessing, but I think I don't know if I've spent more time. Not sure. Um, this becomes second. Okay. Black circle goes to the second position. Then whatever is in that position, triangle goes to bottom left. X goes to the middle. O goes to bottom left. C goes to the middle. Y goes to the bottom left. So this much is fine. Circle going here and then adjacent. Then Y goes here and adjacent. Square goes here and adjacent. Okay. Square goes here. Percentage goes here. Triangle goes here. Black circle goes here. O goes here. Shouldn't black dot be moving here? Okay, so some interchanges required. Y goes here, adjacent. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Square, percentage. From second image, triangle. From third image, circle. For fourth image, circle. And from fifth image, X. Oh, so far so good. If I checked all the positions, Y is C. C goes in the middle. Y goes to the top. Percentage goes in the middle. Square goes to the top. Circle goes to the middle. I don't know. I think 5. May have missed something somewhere, but it's okay. In 1, it goes closer. In second, it stays at the same place. So clearly, second is wrong, or first is wrong. So either between 1 and 2. So if it is going on the right side and then coming back, but then it again goes in the same direction, right? I think 2 should be wrong. C to the top right, square top left, top right. E should be in top left. So between 4, 5 should be 4. I don't think I got more time. Somebody said I got the timer started beyond 150 minutes. I don't know because on the screen it shows 140 something and we are at 11:11. So roughly there about. Triangle getting inverted. Oh, percentage. percentage CC. So if I interchange 2 and 3, I'll have C adjacent, and I'll have square adjacent, should be 2. Okay, V, inverted V, inverted V. V should be V. So between 1, 3, and 5, um, equal to gets rotated, equal to gets rotated, equal to should get rotated. So between 1, 3, and 5, anyway, all of them have rotated equal to. Upright, inverted, upright, inverted, upright should be inverted. So between 1, 3, and 5 with inverted. So between 1 and 5 is what we are looking at. We just have to focus on that stick. Stick is rotate 45 degrees anti-clockwise, take mirror image. Rotate 45 degrees anti-clockwise, take water image. Rotate, what is happening? Rotate 45 degrees anti-clockwise, water image. Rotate 45 degrees, lost the track. 45 degree, then 135 degrees, then 45 degrees, 135 degrees, 45 degrees. So should be 5, I think. How many questions I've done? Some 12 minutes, 11 questions, so not bad. Okay, opposite one gets shaded, and then on the left hand side, this will opposite, and then on the right hand side. Okay, so opposite gets shaded, and then left side may there is addition, then opposite will get shaded. So 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the right side there has been an addition. So opposite, and then there should be addition on the left hand side. Okay, so all this entire thing should be shaded. The entire right region should be shaded. So 3, 4, and 5 can be eliminated either between 1 and 2, and it should get added on the left hand side, right? So it should be 2. How many lines are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Everywhere there are 7 lines. Okay. So 2, second from here, second from there. It's not the, should be on the lower side. So 4 is out, 2 is out, 2 and 4 is out, 5 is out, 2, 4, 5 is out. So either between 1 and 3. Between 1 and 3. So it was on second in the first image, then third in the third image, then fourth in the. So it should come at the beginning. So it should be 1. Okay. Root mirror image. Middle figure, but unfortunately it didn't continue that way. There is mirror image. So whatever is in the center has a mirror image. So whatever this F, whatever this symbol is, this should get mirror image in the bottom right corner. So 2 looks good. Okay. Why have they asked too many alpha beta questions? They're like very irritating figures. But 90-degree rotation and then flip, as in take mirror water image, it remains as it is. Then 90-degree rotation and flips, then remains as it is. 90-degree rotation and flip. So beta will be not the way it is in 5, not the way it is in 4. Oh, unfortunately, I'm getting something that is not there in the option. Uh, 90 degrees anti-clockwise and mirror remain same. 90 degrees. Okay, I'll come back to this later. This one rotated by 45 degrees in the center. The dark became unshaded. So first is looking okay. Second, no. Third, no. Fourth, no. Fifth, no. First. Okay. This circle is the outer shape. So square outer. Second is out. Fourth is out. Second and fourth is out. So either between 1, 3, and 5. The square got inside. It doesn't look like a square though. It maybe has got cut or something. Between 1, 3, and 5, right? If it is unshaded, it becomes shaded. And it goes on the right hand side. So 1 is out. 3, uh, 3 or 5. But no, 3 looks better, I think. I'll go with 3. Okay, rectangle here, triangle here, pentagon, love sign. Yes, this is okay. Adjacent, adjacent, adjacent. This next is also fine. Oval. Second something is off, right? Oval should be in the second position. Oh no, everywhere it's getting replaced. In fact, it should be 1. 3-sided, 4-sided, 4-sided, 5-sided, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4 should be the answer. I'll start from the bottom left. 90-degree clockwise. 90-degree clockwise, 90-degree clockwise, 90-degree clockwise. 90 clock, 90 clock, 90 clock, 90 clock, 90 clock, not 90 clock. So fifth one goes on the anti-clockwise 90 degrees and then sort of changes. So 90 degrees anti-clockwise changes in the second one also. Third one also. Fourth one is going anti-clockwise. Fourth. Four lines, two lines. Okay. 5 lines. 6, 7 lines. Okay. So the orientation of lines doesn't change, right? Or it does. In some it is changing, but in some it is not. Okay. But the number of lines and circles is getting interchanged, right? So 4 lines, 2 circles, 4 circles. 7 circles, 7 lines, 5 circles, 5 lines. This is okay. 4 lines, 3 circles, 3 lines, 4 circles, 8 circles. This is not 8, right? 4 circles, 3. Okay, I think 4. I've skipped a few questions. I still have some time. Generally, I try and spend about 25 minutes on this, not more. This looks slightly irritating. 40, 90 degrees anti-clockwise. No, it's clearly not 90 degrees anti-clockwise in another option that fits. 90 degrees clockwise and then on its axis. Even that is not happening. Mirror image. This may be the case. So 1, 2, and 4. Either it's between 1, 2, or 4. Yeah, mirror image and flipping on the axis. So H should become like this. So, but in all of them, it's fine. So that's not an issue. Um, Mirror image and 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation. So between 1 and 4. Mirror image and rotation. So somewhere on the downside, it should have the black in that 69, the way it is written, I think fourth. I don't know. I'm going to take a few chances now because anyway, just a matter of 3, 4 questions. Percentage. The position is not exactly the same the way it is here, right? But whatever is at the extreme end, that matchstick like thing, in the center, there are two of them, 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotated. So if I do the same thing for this one, but all of them are clockwise rotated. Not sure what is happening. This one, shaded one, got rotated 45 degrees clockwise. So if I rotate this 45-degree clockwise, I should get something between 1, 2, and 5 at least. Between 1, 2, and 5. Uh, okay, the position of the phi symbol, 90 degrees anti-clockwise, no clockwise. So it should be horizontal. I'll go with 1. I don't know, I may be wrong because I haven't got the entire logic. Phi rotated 90 degrees, it will be vertical, horizontal line. No, horizontal line remaining horizontal. B, you're taking mirror image and then 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation. So I should rotate this 90 degrees clockwise and then take mirror. So it should be, I don't know, between 2 and 5, I'm thinking. And I'll just mark 2. I'm not sure. The 90 degrees clockwise rotation and then flip remains the same. 90 degrees clockwise rotation and flips remains the same. 90-degree clockwise and flip. Still not getting this. Okay, I'll just mark something. I don't want to spend too much time on it. Whatever I've got, I've got. Okay, I'm going to font. Person purchased a smartphone for 12,000, sold it at a profit of 20%, so 14,400. From that amount, he purchased another phone, sold it at a loss of 16.66, so 1/6, so 5/6. 14,400 into 5/6. 12,000 only. So no profit, no loss. The numerical value of the length of the median of an equilateral triangle. Later. Number of days in which one woman finishes the job if it takes the same amount of time for 2 women or 3 children, and one man can complete the same job in 3 times that of children. Okay. So 8. Okay, let the man do 3 units per day. The child will become 1 unit. The job is 24 because they are doing it in 8 days. It takes the same amount of time for 2 women or 3 children to do the job. So if there are 3 children doing this, they will need 8 days. And they are saying 2 women will need 8 days. So 2 into 8, 16 into 1.5. So woman should be 1.5. Number of days in which one woman finishes the job. So 24 upon 1.5. So this is going to be 48 upon 3, which is 16. My handwriting is not that great, so apology for that. I'm not also even used to writing on this tab, but 16 is the first one. So A is 16. The number of days taken by Gopal to complete the job when he works only for 6 hours 24 minutes a day. 6 hours 24 minutes. Okay. So A is 16. Sorry, I may need some time to get used to this. A is 16. The number of days taken by Gopal to complete the job when he works only for 6 hours 24 minutes a day. So 6 24 60, which is 4 by 10, right? So 6.4. And he takes 8 days to complete the job when he works for 8 hours a day. No, what am I doing? Acha, 64 is what it is. So 64 upon 6.4. This should be 10. We have got A as 16, right? A 16, B 10. A greater than B. Okay. Two horses, one at okay, same SP, 20% profit, 20% loss, 20 square 400 by 100, 4% loss in the overall transaction. A very basic question. Root of the equation, x square minus 3x. So x into x minus 3. So x is equal to 3 or x is equal to 0. Root of the equation y cube plus y cube. I'm removing a term, but y can be 0 also. So y cube plus 6y equal to 5y square. So if I take out y, this becomes y square plus 6 minus 5y equal to 0. Y square minus 5y minus 6. So y minus 2 minus 3 is equal to 0. So y can be 0 or 2 or 3, whereas x can be 3 or 0. Uh, cannot be determined. Yeah. The selling price and profit percentage for a car for the period 2015 to 2020, selling price is given, profit percentage is given. Okay, what is the profit on selling a car in the year 2018? Selling price is given. Selling the car in 2018. 2018 SP is something like a 26. This is in lakh. And profit percentage is some 16, no, 17 or 18% roughly. I don't know. Closer to 20, so maybe 18%. So 1.18 CP is equal to 26. 26 upon 1.18. 260, 118, 236. So 118, 236, 24, 240. 118 into 2 is 236. 0. 400. So 3. Some 22.03 should be the cost price. 22.03, that is the cost price, minus 26, so 0.97, 33.97-ish. I don't know, I'll go with 3.91. For which year is the percentage increase in the selling price the maximum? Just the slope should be enough. So 2020, because that's the steepest percentage increase in the selling price, right? So it should be 2020. And percentage in the profit the maximum. Okay. I'll have to calculate, so I'm not going to do it right now. Percentage decrease in the profit the maximum. So percentage decrease in profit, the price should drop and the selling price drop and the profit percentage drop. If both of them drop, then or rather just the profit percentage drop. Percentage in the profit the maximum. But I'll have to calculate the profit also. See here, from 2015 to 16, the profit percentage goes down, but selling price has gone up. So selling price also has to go down. I think only 2019 should be that case. The number of cars sold in 2016 and 19 is what is the approximate percentage increase in the sales revenue in 2019 over that in 2016? It should be easily doable. 2016, they are saying 9,600 roughly, and 2019 is 10,000. And 2016, the selling price is 25, and in 2019, the selling price is somewhere close to 24, I'm saying. Okay. So 25 into 96 and 100 into 24. If I ignore the two zeros from both of them, 25 into 96 is what? 150. 150. So 15 carry, 225 plus 15, 2400. Roughly almost no this thing. So 0%. The number of cars sold in 2020 is this much. The company expects that 18,000 cars will be sold. What should be profit percentage to achieve a 10% growth? Okay, maybe I'll come back to it later. Looks very lengthy. Okay, simple roots. Minus 210. So 11 and 10 gap of 1. Minus 11, minus 10. 11 and 10 should be the two figures. 13 by 198. 198 is 2 into 99. 2 into 3 into 3 into 11. Gap of 13. Gap of 13. 22 and 9. 22 and 9. So y minus 22 and okay, so 22 and 9. So this is greater, this is smaller, so cannot be determined. Okay. Okay, divided by 4 firstly. So x square minus 7x plus 10 equal to 0. So minus 5 minus 2. So 5 and 2 will be the roots. Then y square minus 3y minus 10 equal to 0. So minus 5 and 2. So 5 and minus 2. Okay. So this is again cannot be determined, right? Because one positive, one negative. Next is 35. So 5 and 7. 63. So 9 and 7. But minus. Okay. So minus 5 is greater than minus 9 and minus 7. Minus 7 is greater than minus 7, minus 9 and equal to minus 7. So y is no x is greater than or equal to y. X is greater than or equal to y. Okay, let's look at the next one. 121 and 22. So 11, 11. X minus 11, minus 11, 11, 11. 132 is 11 and 12. So minus 11 and just a minute, let me connect my charger, otherwise it's going to be a problem. Yeah, it should be aligned. So 11, 11 for the first one, 11 and 12 for the second one. So y greater than or equal to x. Five zero six 2 into 253, 2 into 23 into 11. So 22 into 23, summation 45. So x square minus 22, 23. So the roots will be 22 and 23. 621. 621 is what? Divisible by 3. 207. 3 into 23 into 9, right? So 27 and 23. Minus 27 minus 23. So 23 and 27. Y greater than or equal to X. Okay. You're just checking the chat once if everything is fine. Okay. Who has scored the second highest marks in test 4? These are what the table you know, which are the scores of 6 students. Oh, these are absolute scores. Second highest marks in test 4. Test 4 highest is above 90. There's one person. So 91. And then there is 84. Should be Jayesh. Second highest marks in test 4. Which student has the lowest average score in the 5 tests conducted by the agency? Okay, so I have to take the total. Okay. First one. So Nandu, Mukesh, Tarun, Jayesh, Samir, and Vikas. 7, 4, 11, 12, 19, 20, carry 2, 10, 17, 25, 31, and 9, 40. 7 and 9, 16, and 6, 22, and 8, 30, carry 3. 9, 7, 16, 7, 23, 7, 36, 36. 4, 4, 8, 8, 16, 3, 19, 9, 28, carry 2. 11, 19, 26, 33, 39. 6, 8, 14, 4, 18 to 20, carry 2. 15, 22, 30, 37. 12, 13, 16, 2, 8, 6, 14, 6, 20, 7, 33. 7, 2, 9, 6, 15, 16, 8, 24, carry 2, 5, 2, 7, 8, 15, 8, 23, 9, 32, 6, 38. Okay, what are they asking? Lowest average score. So the lowest total also. Lowest total is what? 335. Yeah, S. Amir. What's the height difference between the marks scored by two students in any of the tests? Okay, so first I have to find max and min. First is 94. Max. Min is 57. 94 and 57, so that is 37. So first case 37. Second case is 84 highest and 68 lowest, so that is not the answer. Third case 81, 86 and 61. So that is 25. Again, not the answer. 91 and 67. 91 and 67 is what? 24. Again, not the answer. 91 and 70. No, 91 and 68. 20 something. So 37. Who has scored the second lowest percentage mark? Second lowest is this guy, 335. And then we have a 360 student. So M is Mukesh. How many percent more is the total score of Tarun? Okay, in the first 3 tests. Tarun in the first 3 tests. So 94, 84, 78. 94, 84, 78 is 4, 4, 8, 8, 16, carry 1, 10, 8, 18, 7, 25, 256. Then total score of Samir in the last 3 tests. Samir in the last 3. Samir in the last 3 is 9 and 3, 3 and 4 and 9, 13, carry 1, 2203. So 200 and 250, right? So 50 upon 200, roughly 1/4, roughly 25%. Closest is this. Go with this. What is the average score of the person in these 5 tests who has the lowest score among the 6%? Lowest among the 6% is this one, 335. They're asking for average, so 335 by 5 by 630, 767 should be the answer. Find the smallest 3-digit number which when divided by 5, 7, and 10 leaves remainder 3, 5, and 8. No constant remainder, but a -2 remainder. LCM of 5, 7, and 10 is what I have to find. LCM of 5, 7, and 10 is nothing but LCM of 7 and 10. So that should be 70. 70 minus 2 or 140 minus 2. So 140 minus 2 is 138. 27 boys, 18 girls. what is the average age? So, sorry, boys and girls. Boys are 27, 18 girls. So I can take a ratio, 3 boys and 2 girls. The average age of the boys is 19. Average age of girls is 14. 19 into 3, 57 plus 28. This is 70, it's 28, right? So 85. 85 by 5. 17. Yeah, I'm going to make a mistake there almost. A jar contains 100 liters of pure milk. 10% of the milk is removed, replaced, 90% remaining, replaced with water. 10% done again. And then process was repeated 2 more times. So total 4 iterations, 0.9 raised to 4, basically. 81 square. So 981, 729, 6561, right? 6561, 65.61. What are we doing on time? 22 answered. 22, 25, 47 answered. How much? 41 minutes spent. Okay, so we're doing okay. Two swimmers A and B have a race between them, 100-meter long swimming pool. Start from opposite ends, 8 and 6. When will they meet for the fourth time? So this is 100, 8 and 6. So relative speed is 14. So the first meeting they have to cover, let's say somewhere they meet here. But then this person goes like this and this person goes like this. So they basically have to cover another 200. So for the first meeting, 100 and then 200, 200 and 200. Right? Okay. Am I doing okay? Yeah. So 700 upon 14 should be 50 seconds is what they're going to need. 50 seconds. If I track this guy, 8 into 50, so 400. 100, 200, 300 and 400 should be at the point where A started the race. Okay. 31 times 31st term of the series. So 31 times A plus N minus 1 times the difference. We have to find 47 term, right? So 16 times 16th term. These two are equal. So 31A plus 930D is equal to 16A plus 240D. So 15A minus 930 minus 240. 690D is equal to 0. A minus 15 into 46D is equal to 0. This is nothing but 47 term. Yeah, so 0. There's a similar question in the CAT module somewhere. Remember doing it. Find the probability that a leap year 52 Mondays and 53 Tuesdays. So you're going to have 2 extra days. Those extra days can be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So you're anyway going to have here you will have 53 Mondays. So this is not the answer. 52 Mondays and 53 Tuesdays. This is fine. 52 each of Monday and Tuesday. So not this, not this, not this. This is 53 Mondays. So not this. 1 out of 7. So some of these questions I've kind of seen or whatever. I mean, done at some point of time earlier. Very, very similar to that. ABC scored 20, 34, 53. B and C passed, but A failed. One of them passed by 24. A failed by 12 marks. So if A had got 12 marks extra, he would have passed, and one of them passed by 24 marks. If B is that person passing by 24 marks, then basically 34% of X minus 24. These two things should be equal, which takes us to 6% of X being equal to 36. So 1% is 6, X is equal to 600. And they're asking for passing marks. So passing marks, if I can just substitute in any of these, 28 into 6 is 168 plus 12, so 180. 180 should be the answer. But the other person can also be there, right? 53% there. So can I have 28% of X plus 12 is 53% of X minus 24? If this is the case, I have 25% of X. So X is equal to 144. Okay. 144 sounds very odd for passing marks, right? So you're not going to get like a complete this thing, the non-integral term will go with this. Sum of rupees 474 was divided among A, B, C in such a way that B gets 25% more than A and 20% more than C. What is A share? So B, because it is 6 times something and 5 times something, I'm going to take like a 30 or something as the answer, because then it's easy to calculate. B gets 25% more than A, so 6 by 5, so this should be 25. 20% more than C, so 5 by 4, so 6, so this should be 24. Correct? Am I doing it fine? So the B gets 25% more than A. No, I've written it in the wrong order. C 20% more, right? So 6 by 5, correct. What is the share of A? So 24 out of 549, 437, 24, 79, 474. 5 times, no, 6 times, yes, 24 into 644 should be the answer. PQR is an equilateral triangle. M is a point in the minor arc. And it is okay. So equilateral triangle. M is a point like this. So this 36. This is 45. What is the length of line segment MS? This is to be done using similarity, but it's an equilateral triangle. So these are equal. This is 60. This angle is equal to this angle because they're in the same arc. Then this angle is equal to this angle here. So these two triangles are similar. So PSQ similar to RSM. So PS I don't know. RS I'll be able to get the ratio of it because yeah, right, ratio I should be able to get because this angle is 60. This angle is also 60. This is angle bisector. So I should be able to get this as that ratio I should be able to get. So PS upon RS is SQ upon SM is equal to PQ upon RM. PS I don't know. RS, so this ratio will be something like a 4x and 5x is what I'm going to write for now. So this is 5x. SQ is 4x. SM, I don't know. We have to find that, right? PQ is 9x. And RM, I don't know. No, RM we know, right? It's 45. That's all. So we have to find SM, right? We should be able to get it. 45 into 4 divided by 9. 180 by 9 should be 20. Get into this or not? Slightly. 7. How many questions are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 questions are there. We'll see if my budget is 20 plus 50, 70. I can go until 80 minutes are remaining. That's my maximum that I can spend. I still have another 10 minutes on this section, I think. So uh, let me do those questions first. Come back to it. It's not it didn't look difficult, but look very lengthy. Girish is 2/3 as brother Harish, together they finished 12. So Girish is 2, Harish is 3. 5 into 12, 60. Harish alone 60 by 3, 20. Okay, a shopkeeper has a business of selling fresh fruits. He doesn't sell once foods become stale, but throws them away only because he has to bear is the cost of what is the average wastage percentage of the shopkeeper. Okay, if the shopkeeper sells fruits 20% above cost price, then he neither earns any profit nor incurs any loss. And this should suffice because then we can assume the rest of it has gone stale. If instead of throwing away the stale food at half the cost price, you would have earned 25% profit. Either should be independently sufficient, I think. Yeah. Car has to travel a certain distance in 6 hours due to rescheduling. There are some changes. Percentage in the average speed. The total travel time has been increased by this much. So you'll be able to find the percentage change in the speed of the car. The car was driven at 70 for half the total distance, rest at 30. That's immaterial because we don't know the initial one. So 1 should be enough. Average time taken by run to complete 1 round on circular track. Start running with uniform speed, keep on meeting after every 90 seconds while running in the same direction. Can't do anything. Uniform running speed of Ram and Cham are 5 and 10. But you don't know the distance basically. So I need to combine both the statement together. Let's go with this. A regular polygon has n sides. Find the value of n. Each of the integral angle measures more than 125. Each of the external angle measures n more than 44. Can be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exterior angle is 360 upon n. So 360 upon 7 is how much? 360 by 7 is 35, 7, 1, 7, 4 something. 45. If it is 9, if it is 40, what are they saying? The exterior angle is more than 44. So all of these cases are fine. If this is exterior, the interior becomes 90, 108, 120, 135, 140, 0.6, 52, 2168, 130, whatever done, 126, sorry. Interior angle measures more than 125. So we can have these cases, for example. So even if I club, there are two common cases, right? So more data is required to answer the question. 2225555. 222. So 2222 divided by 7. Remainder is going to be 721, 12, 52, 49. 3 will be the remainder. So the question is 3 raised to 5555 more 7. 3 raised to 1 gives you 3 remainder. 3 square 9 by 7, 2 remainder. 3 cube 27 by 7, 6 remainder. 18 by 7. So 4 remainder, 5 remainder, 1 remainder. So 5 and 6. So 3 raised to 6 gives 1 remainder. So 5555 by 6 I'll have to do. And find the remainder basically. 54, 1, 12, 35. So 5 is the remainder. 5 remainder, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 should be the answer. In how many ways can 5 physics, 7 chemistry, 4? Okay, no, 2 chemistry books together, right? So arrange the others first. 9 factorial ways. 9 places, so 9 books, so 10 places. 7 we have to arrange. 9 factorial, 10 p7. Which time do I have? Still have some time. So is this the only day I set now? 48, 49, 50. Okay, I'll try this. This looks easier than that one. Maximum percentage growth of investment in. There are 2 pie charts. The first pie chart shows breakup of income into various heads of expenditure, including savings. Okay. And the second pie chart shows the breakup of the saving amount invested in various Mr. Samantha. Okay, got it. What can be the maximum percentage growth of investment in mutual fund if the income increases by 15%? Okay, so if basically she earns 100 rupees, saves 13, and out of that mutual fund is 30%. So 3.9. Now they're saying if the salary, if that there's some additional income which is 15 rupees, then that entire thing can be put here. So this will become 18.9. So from 3.9 to 18.9, increase of 15, 3.9, this percentage we have to find, right? So slightly less than 400%. For which of the following monthly house rent amount the annual investment amount in mutual fund be 8775? Okay. So we had found 100, 13 is the saving, 13 into 0.3. 3.9 is the this thing. The annual investment is 8775. 8775. So 3.9 into 12 corresponds to 8775, which are the following monthly house rent. House rent is 20. Am I doing it right? Mutual fund is 30%, right? Yeah. And annual. So 3.9 into 12. Yeah, I think we are okay. 8775 into 20 divided by 3.9 into 12. Let me get rid of this thing. 39. This is divisible by 3. Let me make this 6, 13, 29, 25, 2925. So 292500 divided by 13 into 6. Uh, 22500 by 6. 3750. Take the difference between monthly expenditure on food and conveyance. The expenditure on food and conveyance, so that is 15%, is this much. So 15% corresponds to 3751.5. What is the annual amount of investment in shares by annual investment in shares is 20% of 13, so 2.6 into 12. This corresponds to what? This is definitely lengthy. Well, need to get rid of two decimal places at least. So 26, 12, 37515, 1500. This should be divisible, otherwise they will not give such a large number. 15 into 2, 37, 15 into 5, 2501. Am I getting either I've messed something up or I don't know what is happening. 25 into 12 is what? 300. Some 7,800 odd with 7803. What's the difference in monthly expenditure on medicine? What is the difference between monthly expenditure on medicine, which is 12, and annual expenditure on pension fund if monthly investment in shares is 936? Monthly investment in shares is 936. Pension fund is half of that. So 46, 468. So savings entirely is 4680. Correct? What's the difference in monthly expenditure on medicine? And so 468 is what? Monthly on pension fund. So annual on pension fund would be 468 into 12. And monthly on medicine is 12% of. Eh, I've done something wrong. Because then there should be no difference, right? Monthly investment in shares is 936, 20% corresponds to 936, 10% corresponds to 468. Oh, so this 4680 savings is corresponding to 13% of the whole thing of X, whatever. So X is equal to, okay, 13, 39, 360. So 36,000. And medicine is 12% of that. I hope this is right. 3120 and 4680. To take the difference between these two. 1560. Oh, sorry. 4320 and 4680. 46, 43, 360. I should have got this faster in some other way, but anyway. Am I doing okay on time? Not that great, but 468 as performance bonus in a month, invest this additional complete into shares. As a result, that monthly mutual fund and share becomes equal. So 20%, 30%. Basically, that is 10%. 4680. We just calculated this, right? 36,000. Monthly expenditure other than savings of monthly expenditure other than savings. Monthly expenditure other than savings. So that is 87%. Let's say 87 rupees is more than total annual investment of. So mutual fund shares and government bond. Mutual fund shares, government bonds is 70% of 13%. So 9.1 into 12 because it is annual. So this is not correct. This should be more. So next is mutual fund, government bonds, and pension fund. Some 60%, 60%. So 7.8 into 12, 84. No, 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 no. Very close to 90. So even this is not correct. Government bond, post office, government bonds, post office, and pension fund. So that is 50%, which is 6.5 into 12, which is 78. So this is fine. Okay, I've skipped quite a few questions in between. I'll do, there's that one set which is doable, but I don't know if that would be the best thing to do right now. So I'm going to go to verbal. Also need some breather. Let me check the chat once. Okay. So 85 minutes to go. I think we have how many attempted? 41 answered in quant and 25 answered here. Okay, still I think very slow. I'll have to pick up in VRC. Okay. Okay, connector. So he was dreaded by traders, businessmen, and rivals. He was revered by the poor and had many journalists and police officers on his payroll. So contrasting this thing, dreaded by traders, businessmen, rivals, but revered by poor. Although uh, he was traded by traders, he was revered by the A and B should be fine. A news piece and news pieces and magazine articles portrayed many of them in a bad light. The journalist wasn't popular with politicians and bureaucrats. So because of whatever, because as a news piece, since a new piece, news pieces and all, I think all of them should be fine. He had a premium subscription of the company service. He got early access to company's discount offers. He had a premium subscription. That's why he got it. So as he had, although नहीं contrast नहीं है. In addition to no, so only A. According to the government, demonetization was a step necessary to thwart the funding plan of terrorist outfits. Okay. Most appropriate cats and dogs upset the apple cart, head over heels. A and C is completely wrong. So it should be B. Due to movie's dismal performance at the box office, its financial producers started doubting the director's capabilities. But had it all on, the real reason for the movie's failure was the lead actor's lack of acting talent. Okay. On pins and needles, no. Bend over backwards, no. Barking up the wrong tree. Yeah, so they were attributing to the wrong calls. The airline has agreed to raise the bar in terms of grammar and meaning. The airline has agreed to raise the bar with respect to passenger safety. Okay. Chanvi started graduation in the same institute when his father had studied. Everyone who knew them expected Chanvi to be a chip of the old block. I'm not sure of the meaning, but I don't know if it is correct. She soon realized that she could not bond with any of the students and started feeling like a square peg in a round. A and C is looking good. If A and C are good, then basically ABC should be. The personal drama of this part comes from the constant. What is this? Odd sentence of okay. The personal drama of this part comes from the constant examination of his own motives for going into politics and doubling down on it, especially against Michelle Obama's skepticism. Okay. The first half of the book is a riveting account of fairy tale political career that sees Obama. It's talking about book review. The account of his political rise is probably the strongest and most effective section. Fine. This part of the book is stronger than one describing him as president. Okay. Though there are a few disappointments early in his political career, never seems to have been any doubt about his trajectory. I don't know, I think fifth because it doesn't talk anything about the book angle. According to the government, these acquisitions deals were part of a campaign to illegally crush the competition. Facebook was sued by US antitrust officials with an intention to break up the company. Okay. Facebook shares fell 1.9%. Okay, alleged that the company stifled competition. The Federal Trade Commission said they had filed antitrust complaints against Facebook. All of them are against that antitrust and competition thingy, except third one. So I'll go with three. But children's attitude towards them will also depend a lot on what adults have taught them about these creatures. Whether it is a toddler tasting a slug or a young teen envying and admiring the flight of a hawk, the animal kingdom denizens will at some point evoke their interest. Okay. Most children, when left to themselves in natural and wild habitats, will sooner or later develop affinity towards nature. A lot of children's interaction with nature comes from the plethora of TV documentaries. Alas, even if intended to protect their child, most of the time the messages being passed down are appalling. Okay. First and fifth is connected because they're talking about the messages. Second and third is also connected because they're talking about interest in nature. Fourth is random. This temporary collaboration for production and sale of goods and services dissolves immediately after completion of the task, and the individuals are set on seeking new assignments. A similar division is suggested by Berg, where they divide commercial digital labor into web-based and location-based platforms. The basic understanding of the business model of any platform economy is that the platform using software applications acts as a digital mediator between service providers and the service requesters. The idea is to make the process frictionless and provide speedy service through digital intermediation. So 3 and 4 are connected. The platform economy is also called the digital economy or the gig economy. Yeah. So 3 and 4 are obviously connected. 5 is also there. So second, I don't know. I mean, it's more maybe related, but not like directly. Slightly long passage, but what options do I have? We'll come back. I think it's a very long. Now there's another passage. This looks easier, shorter at least. 19. Okay, let's start with this. New managers usually deal with more challenges. Okay, I'll not read it. I'll read it alone. New managers usually deal with more challenges. Getting promoted gives one lot of mixed feelings. It is flattering to know that you are in the position to lead the team and be in charge of some big decisions. But there is also the pressure one feels that all the answers have to be ready from day one. A newbie shouldn't despair as he or she is not alone in this. It's quite a natural feeling. One has to learn how to mask the feeling of not being ready to cope with all the upcoming situations, to pretend that he or she has all the answers, even if that is not the case. Okay. New managers struggle with feelings of incompetence, even if they are highly experienced and full of knowledge. Here are some helpful bits of advice on how one can deal with this. For the beginning, you should be aware of what you know and what you don't know. That will help you realize what are the situations where you can give quick solutions, where are the ones where you will have to learn. You don't have to be instantly capable of solving everything from day one. Someone decides to promote you, they certainly mean you have skills and knowledge as well as prejudice to deal with issues. That should be a motivational starting point. Being new in some field brings many new possibilities. Sometimes a slight pressure can trigger innovative solutions. Imagine how pioneers in some industries felt like if they didn't dare to try. You would have never seen amazing, intriguing discoveries. Lots of positive things happen because people decide to think outside the box. Okay. Give your team an example that constant inquiry is a positive quality. The way both you as a new manager and your team member will feel more confident when the problem comes. Moreover, the feeling of being exposed when the answer is not instantly visible will not be so intense. Okay. By asking questions, you encourage team members to come to you with ideas, exchange them. That way, you create positive atmosphere. After all, a team is about exchanging knowledge and experience. Each team consists of people of different levels of knowledge experience, which means some of them have better chances over the others. Then when you say others, a manager also belongs to the group. Got it? By giving others an opportunity to express themselves as a manager, creates healthy working atmosphere where members treat each other with respect. By acting that way, a manager earns more respect. Okay, just go back to the days when you were one of the team members striving to express his or her opinion. The happiness that comes when a manager use your opinion, continue the beer even when you are a manager, because the way you encourage people to express their thoughts and ideas. Okay, so pretty simple contextual passage. Which of the following can fill in the blank? Even okay, the blank. The blank is a lot of positive things happen because people decided to think outside the box. That's natural. No, how can anyone expect the managers? We will find out. Don't be afraid of some unusual solutions. That's what you have to work together. Should be this. According to the author, a new manager must gain confidence in new situations. I think it was given in para 1 somewhere, right? That one has to learn how to mask the feeling of not to pretend. So A is fine. Even experienced managers feel nervous in challenging situations. Yes, a new manager must keep on putting questions before his team. All of them. According to the passage, how can a new manager become successful? By having all the answers from day one? No, because it's clearly given you won't have all the answers. By feigning confidence? Yes. By allowing more space to others to explain. B and C. Which of the following word given in bold is incorrect? Feeling of incompetence is fine. This one was, anyway, while reading, I felt what is happening because skills and bits of knowledge are a prejudice to deal with issues. No. Pioneers was fine. Not instantly visible. Respect from colleagues. Yeah. We would never have some amazing and intriguing discoveries. Intriguing can replace. Was it in last para or second? Excuse me. If they didn't dare to try, we would never have some amazing and intriguing discoveries. Okay, so it's more like interesting and something like that. Um, Clandestine, no, because that's secret. Mysterious, no. Illicit, no. Compelling, interdicted. Interdicted, I don't know the exact meaning, but I'll go with compelling. Constant inquiry is a positive quality because somewhere you have given, right? Third one, constant inquiry is positive quality, the way both of us, because you can exchange ideas and stuff. Discovery is instantly visible, aware of what you don't know. Yeah, this one should be. So the following can be concluded from the sentence. Getting promoted gives one lot of mixed feelings. Promotion leads to sense of fulfillment, yes. Even in first para, promotion can create a sense of insecurity, yes. New managers are emotionally incompetent to deal with new promotions. See, they are not mentioned anywhere that they are being not because they are emotionally incompetent, right? A and B, let's see. It's definitely 4 minutes to go. I still have the entire LR section and about 25 questions here that I've unseen, right? So about 100 questions still to go, okay, or more. After dropping out of college, Adani tried his luck in Mumbai's diamond industry in the early 1980s. The Adani Group has also become the nation's biggest non-state-owned power producer. In Australia, the group is struggling with negative publicity. A decade later, he started to operate the port of Mundra. It has also become a leader in coal mining and has expanded abroad. He soon moved back to his home state. Okay, so somewhere Adani has to get introduced, the person. So A should be starting. Tried his luck, then soon moved back to his home state. So AF, a decade later, started whatever, eventually building Adani. So AFD, AFD, uh, B because it says it has become nation's power production, then talks about expansion abroad and then Australia. So AFD, BEC, AFDBEC. First sentence AFD, AF, AFDBEC. Highlighted in C, publicity, negative publicity, negative virago, negative proximity, negative marketing, negative covetousness. Coveted is something that people want, right? So, coveted marketing. No, sorry. Okay. Negative marketing. Negative marketing looks okay. C and D, I don't see any. So, but no, covetous anyway is not right. So should be C. AFDBEC is what we got, right? Which of the following will be placed between E and C? AFDBEC. None of these. Three sentences are given. Find which of them are grammatically incorrect. If you speak loudly in the museum, there are penalties. Okay. Those who play by the rules are rewarded with serene and unforgettable sights adventures. Sights adventures. No, sight and adventures. Right? Before her historic win, she worked in urban planning and governance. Incorrect. Only B. She was born in Thrissur and left for the US. He arrived with a group of friends. A is wrong. B is fine. We used to speak a lot about music and movies. Uh, A only? I don't know. Five synonyms. Have a word left blank. Choose the one that fits both in terms of grammar and meaning. Having spent almost a quarter of a century in the US, I've always been able to join in the rough practice, no. Bristling, no. Hideous, no. Noxious, maybe. Contemptible. Contemptible is something that you hate, but noxious is like worse degree of that. According to latest reports, the British Army's tactics were termed extremely noxious, maybe. I'll say contemptible because it's slightly lower in terms of degree. Noxious is more worse, rather. Joblessness, hunger, depression are dash in the challenging times. Allegations are dash that the police are dealing the probe. Rife, devoid, saturated, lousy, plot. Should be rife because prevalent is rife. Full of something. Uh, the delicate local fairs and vast pan-Indian culinary of the Rashtrakuta have an extremely rich and interesting history with a string of achievements already in its dash. The fledgling management institute has successfully conducted first TEDx session within 5 years of commencement. Already in its kitty, generally what you say, right? Achievements in somebody's kitty. Inventory, force, fountain, replacement, purse. In culinary, purse, I'm not liking. Force, fountain, replacement are not. Either it's inventory or purse. Culinary inventory. In its inventory. Culinary purse तो नहीं होगा, तो I think let's go with inventory only. There are many others who have stepped in to fill the gaps. Necessities, no. Filling the necessities, no. Omission, no. Privations, no. Lacuna is a gap. Fifth one, I don't know what it means. So fourth. Forfeit, I know. Surfeit, I don't know what it is. You have been working on a large project that your team committed to turning around for the client in 45 days. Your manager came to you, said client wanted in 30 days. Team needs to speed up their work. You met with your team, reviewed calendar, internal discussions, suggestions, multiple team meetings, priority order, add extra time to the work weeks. You challenged your team to complete it in 30 days or less. As a reward, promise 2 days of extra paid time off. Okay, the team got job done in 27 days. How would you say the team handled the situation? Historical, no. Experience happiness, no. Displayed self-doubt, no. Showed level-headedness, yes. Successful, tried, no. Because we are successful, so only D. The COVID-19 pandemic has presented itself like an unprecedented challenge, or presented us with an unprecedented challenge. However, it has also given us the opportunity to ensure access to high quality, not access, so access to high quality medicine. So A, B, C, D is clearly wrong. D is wrong, and either A or B should have a problem. A and D I don't see, so B and D I can see. I'll go with B and D. The history of tractors in Indian agriculture goes back to the introduction of steam tractors in 1914 for the reclamation of wastelands in Punjab. The history of tractors in Indian agriculture. Maybe only A. John Le Carre, who called James Bond an international gangster, made him a protagonist of his spy novels. No, but made the protagonist of his spy novels quite the opposite. So the protagonist, D. Sociologist Shiv Vishwanathan predicted in 2014 that this lack of coherent policy eventually become a matter of huge concern. Policy will eventually become a matter of huge concern, right? Will eventually become. So D. Internationally, GIs, the geographical indications, are covered as an element of intellectual property. So B is wrong. Property rights under the Paris Convention for the protection of industrial property. GIs are covered. GIs, GIs covered. International GIs are covered as an element of intellectual. I think A and D. Already tired. As he was going through boxes of forgotten stuff from his childhood, what I was supposed to do, rephrase or return meaning using the given words to picture. As he was going through boxes of forgotten stuff, He noticed a bunch of crayon drawings, probably from art class. So picture, yes. Sanjay looked at the life-size portrait, picture, yes. Try to visualize, try to picture, okay. If you focus on the overall picture, okay. When she showed up at the police station, the police placed before her a cigar box and a wallet that belonged to her dead husband. E. While much of the US media was highlighting Trump's personal beef, China's Global Times had a very different point. So personal peeve as in something that he keeps talking about or whatever, right? Because it's the subject of Trump's frequent rants. So B should be fine. B and C, I don't know, playing to Trump's gallery, maybe promoting the importance of taking up cycling for good health. Okay. Accentuating the significance, okay. To draw attention towards, okay. Spotlighting in spite of evidence to the contrary, no, because it's known that it will help you. So A and B only. Ever since the release of the fourth season, Charles and Camilla are believed to have received major backlash. So much so, they also have to disable replies in their joint Twitter account. Are believed to have encountered adverse reactions, yes. Believe that they do not deserve. Are known to have received strong negative. A and C. A and C only. In 1907, farmers felt threatened by the Colonization Act because, according to farmers, the act would have reduced owners to contract workers on their own land. Would have scared them into surrendering their freedom. No. Would have changed their status from proprietors to fixed-term laborers. Yes. Would have raised the standards of living. No. It would have, in fact, reduced that. So B. Okay. I have one more question. Despite its grimness and squalor, the book, dedicated to the writer's mother who died when he was 16, brims with tenderness and filial affection. It is chock full of dinginess, no. Overflows with warmth and sweetness, maybe. Displays an abundance of kindness and parent. B and C. Okay. This. Should I do the paragraph? Because I still have the last one didn't get registered, right? B and C. Okay, I'm going to try that passage because I still have about 3.5 minutes before I can move to LR. Generally, 60 minutes in LR is what is planned. So I'm doing okay. Remember, don't be evil. If you see something that you think isn't right, speak up a line of Google's code of conduct. Google has successfully run multiple businesses under a single brand. One of the most successful such business verticals is Play Store, which made so many billion in the first half, is growing at 21%. Play Store is a platform business with three parties: customer, sellers, platform coverage, and platform converge. Sorry, much like a transport station or a mall. Ditto for Facebook, Uber, Swiggy, and App Store. The mall loses both shopkeeper and customers. Without shopkeepers, there are no customers, and the mall remains empty. So attracting shopkeepers is important. So you bring the sellers who in turn light up and decorate the shop, set up their MIS CRM accounting. Now imagine there's a mall which is well patronized. The big crowd make it clear that of sellers. That's good business. Buyers, sellers, platform are all happy. However, platform needs to provide best experience. So it puts governance mechanisms. Good faith stuff starts becoming norms and part of essential compliance. So more customers visit. Slowly the power shifts. The powerful starts to flex its muscles, imposes new rules. For example, instead of standard rent, you pay a share of revenue. That's an acceptable business practice. Okay. So it's basically putting some, it's saying whatever it wants to do, basically. It has control. The mall continues to grow bigger and bigger. It becomes biggest mall chain. Then the mall starts pushing new rules. It tells the shopkeeper, you haven't been sharing your revenue. The small business owner says, but I'm paying you as per auditor statement. The mall says, audit, everyone knows your auditors can't be trusted. They can sign on anything. If you want to do business, you need to install this billing system. Do this by 31st, else we will switch off your supplies. That's Google's new billing policy on the Play Store. Okay. The Competition Act leads to queuing up dominance and abuse of dominance. A dominant position is defined in terms of a position of strength enjoyed by an enterprise in the relevant market, which enables it to operate independently of the competitive forces prevailing in the relevant market or affect its competitors or consumers of the relevant market in its favor. While dominance per se is not bad, its abuses. According to the essential facility doctrine, denial of fair use and essential infrastructure created by dominant enterprise as an abuse of dominance, section 40, section 4.2, whatever, directly, indirectly imposing unfair discriminatory conditions in purchase or sale of goods or service or denying market in any manner as abuse of dominant position. It's pertinent to us if the stance of Google to make its billing software mandatory is fair or unfair. Okay, so they have some new billing software policy, whatever, they're making it mandatory. Let us understand why would a business not use Google system. Any information that relates to trade secrets, IP, know-how are all commercially sensitive, confidential and proprietary. A cursory perusal of any bill should, by arm twisting small businesses to reveal such information, even if it is encrypted and only machine readable. It's a competitiveness scale in favor of Google. It is breach of corporate veil, which hitherto even governments have so far avoided. The action of Google as per say perverse, exclusionary, threatening small business of its legitimate rights, seek to violate business confidentiality. Therefore, the Competition Commission should take suo motu cognizance to stop violation of unfair and discriminatory trade. Okay. So following is true based on second paragraph. None of its other verticals are successful. Can't say. Facebook run on Google platform, no. Popularity has vested Google with great power. Yes. Sharing revenue. No. MIS CRM. No. It says because they set up their own systems. So this should be fine. Which of the following can be inferred from the third paragraph? Google charges exorbitant rates. No, they are saying you have to install the billing system. Google has become the biggest mall chain. The sellers haven't been sharing their revenue. The Play Store sellers audited statements accounts are incorrect. No. The sellers haven't been sharing their revenue correctly with Google. Maybe they are doing it correctly, but this cannot be inferred. Audited statements are incorrect, cannot be inferred. The sellers haven't been sharing again, cannot. I don't know, none of the above. Which of the following sentence can come at the end of the second paragraph? That's an accepted business practice. But is Google doing the right thing? No, so far they're not talking about Google as well. So Google drop don't be evil and replace it with do the right thing. No, don't be evil. So shopkeepers earlier. This is accepted business practice, so should be a generic statement, right? So this should be fine. The author compares Google to a transport station or mall to show IT as standard here. Google exploits to explain platform business model, how innovative the business model is. It's not innovative as such, it's old. What is wrong with Google's new billing policy? It implies denial of market access. No. It seeks to violate individual privacy. No. It seeks to violate business confidentiality. Yes, it is mentioned in the last paragraph. Commercially unviable. Implies use of essential infrastructure owned by dominant enterprises. No. The dominant position in the market allows company to sidetrack competition. Yes. Affect its competitors. Yes. Affect the market. Yes. So it should be all of the above. The Competition Commission should take some cognizance of the last thing, right? Which is the whatever the policy, the effects of dominance, legitimate rights, platform business. No. So Google's policy. Title, I'll go with Google's new billing system. Three phrases in the passages are given in bold space. Determine the correct order. The order is correct, making no rearrangement required. No, this is clearly wrong because while reading also it felt like that. The big crowd leads to queuing up of sellers. The big crowd, make it clear, leads to queuing up, dwells on the terms. The big crowd dwells on the terms of the sellers. No, B sounds better. Then the Competition Act dwells on the terms because terms dominance and abuse. And the any bill should make it clear. So BCA. Okay. I have attempted entire verbal and entire abstract. So 100 plus 41. 141 attempts so far. 56 minutes to go. Okay. I'm going to start with LR. I'm like really tired. I don't want to do input output. I'm just going to skip it for now. I'll come back to it if it is like doable. For now, I just want to push my attempts more. A natural process called senescence puts a limit on the lifespan of cells in humans. Senescence is linked to aging. As cells divide and multiply over time, the accuracy of each accompanying replication wanes. The protective caps on the end of each strand of DNA, known as telomeres, shorten until eventually the DNA strands are unprotected and harmful mutations. These mutations tend to be associated with cancers and other age-related diseases. What can be inferred? Human cells are able to replicate themselves only for a limited number of time before they reach senescence. Maybe human cells are able to divide and replicate themselves endlessly. Nothing about endlessly. Senescence is the main cause of cancers. It doesn't cause cancer. I think only A. In Cantonese, 4 sounds similar to the word of death. 14, 24 are considered even more unlucky. 14 sounds certainly die. 24 is easy to die. Apartment building, hotel, offices often skip floors. Even in apartment buildings, floors 40 to 49 do not exist. Ends with 39, starts with 50. There is no 4, 14, 24, 54. Which of the following assumptions are implicit? Number 4 is likely to bring bad luck. Yes. Avoiding certain numbers can help avoid bad luck or danger. Yes. That's why they don't put it. Gods and spirits have great power. There's nothing about gods and spirits. So A and B. Assertion reasoning. COVID changed the entire way we interact so quickly. Okay. We all started talking about infection rates and death tolls the way we used to talk about the weather. Both are correct, but R is not the explanation. So both are true, but R is not the explanation of A. Find the wrong term in the following series. 13, 25, 44, 75, 2, 6, 12, 19, 31, and 117, 42. These are all even numbers. Right? This is odd. 4, 6 should have been 8, I think. So 20. If it is 20, then this should be 45, right? So 44 is wrong. 8, 4, 4, 6, 18, 30, 90. 3 times, 3 times. This is not 3 times. This is 1.5 times. No. 1. No, not 1.5. What am I doing? This is 1.5 times. This is 0.51. 0.51, 1.5 should have been 2, right? So that this would have been 12. And this is 2.5. Yeah, the term after 6, 18 is wrong. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19. 1919. No, not 7. Okay, so the actual number is what we have to use. 3765 minus 22434. 1331, which is 11 cube. 22434 minus 21434. 000 1000 10 cube. So if we convince in 21431 20718. Nothing ends with 9 cube should have been the answer, right? But this is not so. 20718. 12, 18, 30, 39, 183, 327. There are 6, 12, 9, 144, 144, 144. The difference has remained the same. So 6, 12, 9. Something is wrong here. 18, 30, 39. Suddenly there is increase and there is decrease, right? So if I have to just mark something, I'll say both 8 and 30 can be wrong. 18 and 30, sorry. But if I have to make that difference constant, there is a difference of 27, right? So I can have like a 9 difference, which means 21 I can have and 30 I can have and then 39. So this is wrong. 18 is wrong. This looks 10 members, 3 generations, and some things that they like. I'm going to skip this. I generally tend to skip huge LR caselets. I'll try this. Phi means neither less than nor greater than, so equal to. So G is equal to H. 1. 1 is A is not greater than B. Not greater than B, meaning less than or equal to J. Then J 2. 2 means neither less than nor equal to, so greater than A. 7 means not less than, so greater than or equal to L. And L5M9N. L5, neither less than or greater than, so equal to L equal to M. 9 is neither greater than nor equal to, so less than N. If I have to draw it in one line, I'll have to say J greater than K greater than or equal to L, which is equal to M. N is greater than M. G is equal to H and less than or equal to J. Okay, they can be anywhere. Really. H5M. H neither less than or greater than. So equal to. H equal to M. No, can't say. M9J. Neither greater than nor equal to. So less than. M less than J. M less than J, yes. So only 2. So generally time consuming, but at least accuracy is there. G7. 7 is A is not less than, so greater than or equal to H. 2 is neither less than or equal to, so greater than J. J5K, neither less than or greater than, so equal to K. A1L, not greater than, so less than or equal to L. And L, they're saying 9, neither greater than or equal to, so less than M. M1 N, 1 is not greater than, so less than or equal to N. Okay. Yeah. So G2, it's already in one line. G2K, neither less than or equal to. So greater than, G greater than K. Yes, that's correct. G is greater than K. J1M, J1, not greater than. So less than or equal to. J is less than M, can't be equal to. Yeah, so only one. My God, this is so lengthy. I'm not going to do this because one question is unnecessary going to take a lot of time. Which combination of algebraic should replace 1 and 2 so that V will be less than S? V should be less than S equal to V less than S. So if either greater than or equal to, basically. So 2 should be greater than equal to or equal to P less than U. So if R S T are equal, then P should be less than, but P less than U will be false. So P should be greater than or equal to U. So greater than or equal to or equal to. So both greater than or equal to is fine. Both equal to is also fine. Yeah, so last one should be fine. Uh, Conclusion from at least two of the given statements. Some ships are boats. Some boats are yachts. So worst case possible. Ship, boat, yacht. All streamers are ships. So it can be sitting inside like this. No streamers are yachts. Can't say. Yacht can actually have an intersection. So can't say. Some ships are emeralds. I don't know where emerald has come from. All boats may be steamers. All boats may be steamers. Possible. So three is possible. All trees are tall. All plants are tall. So plants and trees may have intersection, may not have intersection, whatever. No creepers are trees. Creepers can be whatever like this. Some creepers are tall. So there is an intersection basically. No trees are creepers. No trees are creepers. They have already given that, so I can't use that. No plants are creepers. No plants are creepers. We can't even say. All tall may be creepers. All tall may be creepers. No. Some plants may be creepers. Yes. Fourth, yes. Some bangles are gold, and all gold is metal. All metal is dust. No metal is bangle. No, they can be. All gold is metal. All gold is metal. All gold is metal is already given, but some dust is bangles. Some dust is bangles, yes. No metal is bangles. No, only three. Some jars are cups. Some bottles are jars. There can be an intersection. Some vials are jars. There can be an intersection. Some jars are china. There can be whatever intersections possible. Some china may be vials, yes. No cups or bottles, can't say. Some china are cups, maybe. Some jars are bottles. Some jars are bottles. Some jars are bottles, yes. But that cannot be given from two. So only one. Only one, I think. How many syllogisms more before I run out of my patience? No cards are boats. Some boats are black. It may or may not have intersection. Some black are cards. So some black are cards they have given. So there is an intersection. All black are white. All cards are white. Can't say. Some black are white, but not from two sentences. Some cards are not white. Some cards are not white. We don't know. All white may be boards. All white may be boards. No cards are boards, right? All white may be boards. No, all boards may be white. Yes. So fifth. All F's are B's. Some F are W's. Some C's are W's. Can be in whatever intersection. No B's are C's. So there is no intersection of this and C. So C is like this outside. Some C's may be F's. No. All F's may be W's. Yes, possible. All W's may be C's. No. So only two. Recruitment criteria. 40 minutes to go. Yeah, software companies decide to recruit some people have completed at least 26 years of age. As on December 2020, BTech in computer science, aggregate of more than 60%, 70% in written test, 4 years of IT experience, which includes software companies. If you satisfy all of it, then senior executive, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, there are conditions only. BTech in computer science, so fine. Aggregate of 65%, okay. 73% marks in written test, okay. 5 years of experience, okay. 2015, she was age 22. So 2020, she will become whatever, 30. Sorry, 27, right? So one is also fine. So senior executive. Jagdeep who secured 80 marks in test, so 70 marks, fine. Completed BTech computer science with 72, that is also fine. 4 years of work ex in IT, that is fine. Born on 95, 29 Jan 1995. And we're looking at 2020. So 96, 97, 98, 99. Okay, the whole of 5 years, na? 5, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99. It is. So will be 26 as well. Has completed BTech in computer science with 72% in aggregate marks. Yeah, right. So senior executive. I hope I have not missed something. Will be 26 or no? 95 and 26. Won't be, right? So will not have completed 26 years of age. Yeah, will not have completed 26 years of age. In that case, what do you do? One but has an aggregate whatever 70% or more than GMHR. So fifth one. Taiwan software engineer at least 10 years. Graduation in commerce. Graduation in commerce. It should be except had 10 years in any IT enabled service. Then there is to be selected as junior executive. So second. Work experience of 5 years. BTech computer science 60% in graduation. Marks of 60%, it should be more than 60%. So third is not getting satisfied. Executive age is fine. Score is fine. So graduation criteria. Point number three. Point number three, exception says executive trainee. Executive trainee is third option. 69 marks in the written test. You need at least 70. So this is out. BTech computer science 68, 11 work ex, whatever, BTech at the age of 21. And after that, 11 years of experience. So age is also fine. Fourth, if that is not the case, can be coder. Coder is option 4. 76% marks in the written test is fine. BTech in computer science 81 is fine. 5 years of work ex is IT. Born on 2nd October 95. So again, age condition will not be met, right? So exception for 1, GMHR. R is married to V. G is daughter of A, who in turn is daughter of L. G is daughter of A, who in turn is daughter of L. V is the daughter-in-law of N. P is brother of L. S is R's daughter. N is P's father-in-law. If L is married to N, okay. N is P's father-in-law. That's correct. L is female. N is P's father-in-law. L is married to N. V is daughter-in-law of N. So they should have another somebody. Who is V is daughter-in-law. So this is male. R is married to V. G is daughter of A. This is done. P is brother-in-law of R. P is brother-in-law of R. That's correct. How is G related to V? Niece. The 2000 crore writing instrument industry in India is facing a demand slump of nearly 50%. All India Paper Bundle has issued a statement to assure the industry that the slump is temporary, will pick up as soon as the lockdown is over. Okay. The writing habit is vanishing. No, this is to do with lockdown. So offices in the country have recently opted work from home itself. Maybe mobile phones, WhatsApp have become usable. No, government has closed all education. Yes, so this should be it. The existing tax system does not discriminate the system. It is probably the first time since the Great Depression that we are truly facing a global shock. The pandemic has affected all economies and simultaneously disrupted supply and demand. Since World War II, the world economy has become more interconnected. So this has a very huge effect. Which of the following can be inferred? The pandemic has affected all economies equally. Can't say. First time that global economy is facing a shock. No. Prior to World War II, the world economy was not interconnected. Maybe the effect of pandemic is huge because of no has reduced the resilience of world economy. Uh, I don't know, between 3 and 5, but 5 seems better instead of 3 because it nowhere says that they were not interconnected before World War II. Okay. Beta coronavirus, whose apparent close relatives are reported to have been collected from bats in China. COVID-19 first reported in December 19. Beyond these facts, the origin story is missing many key details, including a plausible and suitably detailed recent evolutionary history of the virus, the identity and provenance of its most recent ancestors, and surprisingly, the place, time, and mechanism of transmission of the first human infection. Basically, there's nothing story. There's no story, no conclusive story. Evolved in bat, can't say, can't say. There's no definitive answer. Millions of copies of console and computer-based brain trainers are sold worldwide, aiming to make people's brain younger, better, faster. The theory seems to make sense. Regularly exercising with tests and puzzles can improve brain skills and help people become better at everyday thinking tasks. Okay. There's no research on commercial brain trainers. Instead of manufacture quote testimonials from satisfied users. Uh, okay, brain scans taken during the use of brain trainer show that the brain works harder while performing the tests. But it doesn't say that it improves, right? Just working hard doesn't mean that it is getting so. 2 is like neutral. There's no research on commercial brain. So if there's no research, then basically their entire argument falls apart, right? So 1 weakens and 2 neutral. Japanese Space Agency officials said that Hayabusa 2 is on its intended trajectory to deliver a capsule containing samples from a distant asteroid that could provide clues to the origin of the solar system. The spacecraft left the asteroid Ryugu about 300 million kilometers away a year ago. The capsule to be released is to be released 2.2 whatever kilometers away in space and land in the remote space, sparsely populated area of Australia. Is flying smoothly according to plan, project manager said at a briefing ahead of critical separation of the capsule from spacecraft. Since launch, it has covered 300 million kilometers in space. Uh, which of the following is definitely false? Okay. Yeah, it has covered 300 million kilometers in space, so I think it's more than that. It's collected samples from the asteroid surface. Yes, samples are unaffected by the launch from Earth more than 2 years ago. A year ago, right? It left the asteroid about 300 million kilometers away a year ago. Uh, so we don't know this. The can provide clues to the original that is given. So I think 4. In the fight against COVID, the government has announced that the priority list for vaccinations would cover over 20% of the population in the first list, including healthcare and frontline workers, and almost 75% people with comorbidities. To evaluate government announcement about priority list for vaccination, answer which of the following questions would be most useful. Okay, whether the list of comorbidities is available with the government. Yes, this will help. Will the age of the person with comorbidities be taken into account? Yes, it will help. How will people with comorbid be decided? Yes. How will 80% of the population benefit? Why should healthcare and frontline workers be in the priority list? They obviously should be. So either it is 1, 2, or 3. And the first question will be that how do they decide, right? So who should get it? And I'll go with this. If citizens are given access to complete information, they can hold the institution government accountable. The Right to Information Act is classic examples, can monitor and hold government accountable. Technology can further scale this and that in a cost-efficient way. Citizens will question the institutional government. Yes, institutional government often suppress information, can't say. Information makes completely immune to corruption, can't say. So, 1. While most of us working from different homes and cities during pandemic, video calls have been beneficial in getting teams and collaborators. They have made us agreeable. That's good, but we miss the debates. There's particular atmosphere of creativity that comes with people disagreeing in a room. We used to rush to meet deadlines, had the habit of changing our minds. Now we don't change our minds enough, wait longer to make creative decisions. Which of the following can be inferred? With most people working from home, video calls have become yes, but it's not, it's given. Working from home, we are less creative. Working from office was better, yes. Most people miss video calls, whatever. Yes. 8 friends sitting in a row. We were sitting either be. I don't know how much time this will need. Maybe I'll come to this, but I'm just skipping it for now. 8 people sitting around a circular table and professions not doing it. Yeah, we'll try this in a queue. 75 people are standing. Amit is 35th from. So 34 people on the left. Bhavesh is 48 from the back. 48, 35 is more than this. So Bhavesh is 48 from the back. So I need to combine these two. So it will be something like so many people between B and A. B we know is 47 on this side. A we know is 34 on this side. B 47 on this side, total 75 people. So 47, 148, 48 and 27, right? So there should be 27 people here. Then 34 to the left of A. So 28 are covered. So there should be 6 people between A and B. The man starts to walk. The man starts to walk from his house, walks 200 meters towards north, takes right, walks for another 200. So 200, takes right, another 200. Then he takes a left turn, walks for 500. Then walks 200 after taking right, and then 300 with another right. So 100 and 300. At last, the man takes a left turn and walks 200 meter. Okay, to reach this place. They're asking distance and direction. So north, south, east, northeast. So between 1 and 2. And this is 200, 700 upwards minus 300, right? So 400. This is 400. And this is 200, 200, 200, 600. So 36 plus 16, 52. 52 meaning 13, right? Because I can take out 4. So something should be root 13. We have code language used by Marines. If the trainer says alpha, the trainer has to turn to his right through 45 degrees. If the trainer says beta, the trainer has to turn left. Gamma, 180 degrees. In a fight sequence, the trainer says beta, gamma, whatever. Okay. So if I am facing in the north direction, trainer says beta. Beta is left 45. Gamma, beta, then alpha. So in this direction, another alpha, gamma, beta to the left, and another beta to the left. So if I start in north, I end up in northeast. Oh, sorry, north, south, east, west, northwest. A trainee is found to be facing northeast at the end of instruction. Okay. So I have to just rotate this, right? Meaning, should be south. I don't see south. Would have been south, I think. But I think south. Maybe I've made some mistake here. Strong is the second shortest. Sean is the second shortest. Sheetal is shorter than Raja. Raja is taller than both Girish and Mukesh. Can Raja be here? No. Can Raja be here? Yes. But then Sheetal I'll have to place here. So no. So Raja has to be the tallest. Girish, Mukesh, and Sheetal can be anywhere. Who is the shortest? Can be anybody. Sheetal is shorter than Raja. So yes. Girish, Mukesh, Sean is anybody. One of you. People sitting in a row from left to right. Raju is 10 from right. Vinay is 10 from left. 9 are sitting between them. So 9 people between Raju and Vinayak. Raju is 10th from right. This can't be right because then there will be only 3 people, I think. So Raju 9 this. Raju is 10 from the right and Vinayak is 10 from the left. So 9, 9, 9, 9, 27 plus 2, 29. Small is coded as this. So L is 4. L is 4, I is 5, and so on. Simple. So SM. So 1, 2. I is 5. So 1, 2, 5. L is 4. So 1, 2, 5, 4. 1, 2, 5, 4. E is 7. So this should be it. Beautiful is coded as this. BC and ECDE. So skipping one in between and then going back. A, B, immediate next. U, S. Okay, got it. So B is the code for which of the following word? Okay, so start with A so that you go ahead and then come back after skipping one. So T, U, V, W. A, W should be this thing. So there's some rearrangement. Nationality. There are two N's. Would they be together? But I don't know. Skipping this. KM. HIJKLM. So skipping one in between. A, B, C, D. So skipping two in between. R, S, T, U, V. So skipping four in between. Okay. So R, K, L, M. Okay. A, B, C. Okay. K, L, M, R, S, T. So start with T. A, B, C, D. So skip two in between. A, B, C, D. So T, D. R, S, T, U, V, W. So skip four in between. J, H, I, J, K, L. Hmm? J, K, L, M, N, O. Sorry, T, D, O. Okay. N, K, A, R, M, D, W is done. Then I had U. Why? Well, this is such a torture. Um, A, Z, Y, X, N, J, K, L, M, N. So ending should be K. So T, D, O, ending with K. Okay. T became G, right? T becoming G is what? G is 7 and T is 20. So 7, 13 added T to G, right? So T should become G, right? So there should be a G. Such a pain. Okay, A became R. So 1 becoming 18. So 17 got added. H is 8, 17, 25. So it should be GY. GYTK. TDO something GYTK. So either second or fourth. So I just need to find the fourth one basically. N is 14. 14 became U, which is 21. So 7. 1 plus 7, 8. So should be H. My God. I really should have done that earlier itself. V TUV 22. 22 becoming 25. So plus 3 minus 3 plus 3 minus 3. Is it same everywhere? Plus 3 minus 3. Uh, F is 7. No, 6. Sorry. So 9. So I starting. R is 18 plus 3, 21. So U. Then G. No, I is 9. 9 minus 3, 6. A, B, C, D, E, F. You skip 2 in between. I don't want to mark something just for the sake of it. Skips LR, caselet. I'm not doing it. 5 cars are parked side by side without any gap. Which car is parked at the extreme left? Okay. Neither Nano nor Maruti is at extreme ends. You can't say then which is the one. Both Bolero and Honda are parked to the right of Eon. If I combine the two, I should be able to get it. So I'm going to mark 4. Is Raman Kapil's wife? Raman's father's wife's son, brother-in-law is Kapil. Raman's father's wife's son, but he can have another brother basically. Can't say. Kapil has only one sister-in-law who is elder to Raman. Kapil has only one sister-in-law who is elder to Raman. Can't say. Maybe a to club. Taking a half chance there, but let it be. So we have 18 minutes only. A, B, C, D are sitting on 6 equals. Some of them facing towards center, rest are facing away. If A sits to the left of both C and D, then which direction is C facing? Okay. E is sitting to the right of both B and C. E and F face the same direction as B, and A sits second to the right of E. E and F face the same direction as B, and A sits second to the right of E. So E can be facing towards the center. A sits second to the right. E can be whatever, outside or inside. C and D would be neighbors. And like, I don't know. I think if you just take 2, I think we still should be able to do it. Maybe either or, but I think 2 gives more information. ABCD are comparing their income and expenditure. Income is more than expenditure for all of them. The person having the second lowest income has the second highest expenditure. So I'll say income rating and expenditure rating. A's income is less than C. A's income is less than C, but C's expenditure is less than A. Okay, can't say anything. C's income less than B's expenditure, and B's income is less than C's expenditure. So I need to have this sort of a formation. There's no other way to do anything, right? So if this is the case, and I think 2 should be enough, I think. Okay, now I think I should either do that one, because I just have 15 minutes now. And I think I should be able to get this. What is remaining in LR? This anyway I'm not touching. Rather, this looks easier. This NOPQ. No, there's some addition has happened. I'm not going to do this. This I'll not do. This maybe. This is a much smaller set overall. Let's see how much we can squeeze in. 8 friends sitting in a row in pairs. 2 friends of each pair were facing each other. So like this. One friend facing east, the other facing west. If the 8 friends were to face south, B and H were to turn left. So to face the south, they'll have to turn left, meaning they are sitting like this. So B is sitting like this, H is sitting like this. C and E will have to turn to their right. So they should be like this. D is a common neighbor of B and F. So either this or this. C and H were at the extreme ends. So C cannot be here. So C is definitely here. And H is sitting at the extreme end. E was sitting to the immediate left of A. So E is sitting to the immediate left of A. That is, even before that, that will be the case. No, not to the left, but adjacent. Neither B nor F was sitting next to A. So wherever A is, you cannot have B or F. E was not next to H. So E is not here. Okay, now I have to fit BDF. So I can't put B here because then I don't have enough space, right? Or I can BDF. So there are cases. So I can have a BDF. I'm just going to write it here itself so that I have space at least. BDF I can have. FDB also I can have, keeping others exactly the same. BB, can I have B here? If B is here, I can have a BDF, no, not on this side. But I can have a FDB on this side. I can have a C. This is still possible. Okay, so I have 3 cases. This is done. Now they are saying EA have to sit next to each other and E is not here. So EA have to be here. In the next one, E again I can't place here. So I'll have to place E here and A here. A, B, C, D, E, F, G here in both the cases. EA I'll have to fit here. But E is facing in the right direction. So this case becomes void. Which of the following friends were facing east initially? C, D, E, G. Which of the following is true about E and G? Both of them are facing in the east direction initially, and there is one person between them. 3 friends, 2 friends, 3 friends. If the friends were to face north, one of the following would need to turn right. B, F, A, H. B, F, A, H. B, F, A, H. So only 2 fits it. Which option of the following was sitting in the middle positions? Middle 2 can be FE or BE. FE. Have I made a mistake? FE and BE is what I'm getting. FE. BD तो नहीं होगा. F and D no. B and F no. D and E no. D and B. I think I messed up somewhere. But because there are two possibilities, I'm going with this. I don't know. Both the person in which of the following pair, both person facing east. East wala is CDEG. 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 CD. Based on the which of the lines with respect to D. D we got at the third position from the left hand side. If all friends face south, okay. D is on B's left. No, can be on the right as well. D is fourth on C's left. No. If all friends face north, D is on B's left. Not necessary. D is second on H's left. No. I'm getting none of these. Either I got it wrong or I've got it right and whatever. This I didn't get. I don't know. Still have 9 minutes, right? I think we'll give that thing a shot because rest of the LR I don't even feel like trying now. Let me try this because still better at Quant than LR. UG Management College is 720 students, male 2, female is 4131, so 72. 410 males, 310 females. Finance, HR, Marketing, Systems, Operations. Each of Finance, HR, Marketing has 25% of total seats. So 25%, so 120 each. So Finance, HR, Marketing. Finance, HR, Marketing, Systems and Operations. 180, 180, 180. And then 90, 90. The ratio of the number of male to female in first year. There are years also, first, second, third. And students are divided equally in first, second, third year. So I have to make 3 tables. First year, hence marketing, HR, systems, operations. And within that, there's male, female. But I know the totals. So 60, 60, 60, 30, 30. Right. Similarly, for second year, FMHSO, male, female, 60, 60, 60, 30, 30. And then third year, FMHSO. Okay. The ratio of the number of male students to number of female students in the first year, the second year, and the third year is 5:3, 8:7, 1:9. Okay. So this is 5:3. 5 plus 3, 8 parts. This is how much? 180, 210, 240. 8 parts correspond to 30, 30 into 5, 150, and 90 will be the split here. Then 8 plus 7, 15 parts, 15 to 40, 15, 16, 16 into 828 and 112. Correct. And then 20 corresponds to 240. So 12, 132, 108. Okay. In the first year, there are 40, 45, 25 male students in finance, marketing, operations. In the first year, there are 40 in finance, so 20 here. 45 in marketing, so 15 here, and 25 in ops, so 5 here. HR and systems have equal number of male students in first year. Okay, HR and system have equal number of male students. Okay, 45, 25, 110, so should be 20, 20, meaning this is 40 and this is 10. First year is done. In the third year, the ratio of number of female students in marketing systems, finance, operations. Four of them covered. HR is not there. HR is 8 more than the number of female students in finance. Marketing is 3x. Systems is 4x. Finance is 6x. This is 6x plus 8. And this is 1x. So 15, 4, 19, 20x plus 8 is equal to 108. 20x is 100. X is equal to 5. So this should be 30. X is 5, I said, right? So 15, 38, 20, and 5. Right? 38, so 22. In the third year, the total number of male students is 24 more than that. That we have already done. In second year, the number of male students is twice the number of female students in operations. In operations, the number of male is twice the number of female. Systems has equal number of male female, so 15, 15. The ratio number of male students to the number of female students in marketing, HR, and finance. Marketing is 2:1, so 40, 20. 3:7, so 6, so 18, 42, 12, so 35, and 25. Okay, we're done. From the following 5 groups, which is the highest number of students? First year systems male. First year systems male is 20. First year finance females is 20. Second year marketing female is 20. Third year HR male. Third year HR male is 22. Third year systems female. So third year HR male? No. What have I done? Second year marketing female. Second year marketing female is 20. First year finance female. First year finance female is 20. First year systems male is also 20. Third year systems female is also 20. Third year HR male is 22. Yeah. Which whereas groups with equal number of students. First year operations male 25. First year systems male 20. No. First year systems female 10. Third year systems male. Third year systems male is 20. No. Second year HR male 18. Second year marketing female 20. No. Second year marketing female. Second year marketing female is 20. Third year finance female. Okay, none of these. Total number of females specializing in finance. Female finance is 20, 25, 45, 30, 75. This is the third highest number of females when taking all 3 years into consideration. Okay, 20, 25, 45, 30, 75 is finance. 15, 20, 35, 15, 50 is marketing. Let me just write it. Finance, marketing, HR, systems, operations. So this we got at 75, this we got as 50. Is 40, 42, 40, 42, 82, 82 plus 38, 120. This is the third highest number. 10, 15, 25, and 20, 45. And operations is 5, 10, 15, and 5, 20. So 125, this thing, and 50. So marketing. Number of third year HR female. Third year HR female, okay, 38. Second year marketing male. Second year marketing male is 40. So 2. Total number of female students enrolled in second and third year combined. Second year female is 112, 112 plus 108, 220. Okay. I think some couple of questions that I'm going to let go of because I don't know. I mean, anything that I mark randomly is not going to help me or help you in any way. So that's where we are ending at 48 quant. What? Okay. 25 AR. LR, I don't know. I mean, I didn't have like a very great this thing. So kind of tired as well, and at 37 seconds to go, not going to mark anything. Verbal was okay. See, verbal is going to be like the saving grace of this. Quant also, I think I did reasonable. I'm not saying I have messed up my quant. LR, because it looks only lengthy. I mean, I'm not going to sort of enter anything that it's like too lengthy. Some questions in between I left because students wanted this one. I got an answer which I don't know was I couldn't see it in the options. So yeah, anyway, I think we're done. Let's see. Very tiring experience after a really long time I've taken a test. So okay, so 153 quant mostly everything I have got correct except two questions because it was very doable. I didn't, though some questions were lengthy, where it appeared that it's like too much effort is required, but okay, I mean, then it's fine. So 45 in quant, abstract reasoning 21. I'm actually happy because I took a lot of half chances there. LR 40, so 8 wrong is not great out of 48 that I solved. I think I should have got maybe even more, but then it looks like there were quite a few half chances. VRC, I think I had done pretty well. I think doing that second RC was a right decision that I took. So 153 on 200. I don't really uh, know if I could have done better because I'll just refresh this. Why is it showing me resume test? Just check it again. Some issue, I think, with the platform, but uh, so this clearly looked like a test where you can't attempt 200 questions, right? I mean, I'll be taking a few questions from chat. All IMS CET mocks are extremely, I think you meant difficult, and this is difficult, right? So 153. See, I put my scores at about 99.9 plus, right? Because in CET, I have generally always been 99.9 plus, except maybe 1 or 2 years where, for whatever reasons, I had not done. Otherwise, I think I have had two attempts at 99.94, one attempt at 99.99. So my score can be pegged at something like a 99.99, 19.9, I would say. Anything above, it depends on that day, how things go and all of that. So yeah, overall 90% accuracy. See, I generally aim for anything between 80 to 90 only. And clearly this paper, it wasn't possible to attempt everything, right? Almost impossible, I would say. Because I don't know, in a different setting, maybe I could have done another 15 questions, 10 to 15 questions, but not more. I don't think all 200 questions was doable. Last year or even year prior to that, when I had taken the test, I was able to do the whole paper. Right? So most of it, I mean, I would say 95% or even more number of questions. So that was possible to do. In fact, in some of the years, I've even completed paper before the time. But this didn't appear that way. There were quite a few difficult questions, and good that I kind of stayed away from them. Abstract, I don't know this. I'll check later because there's no point going through all the questions, but I'll just, this I missed. I don't know. I mean, I thought my rationale was correct. This again, I don't know what happened. Font, let's see where did I go wrong? Oh, this side went wrong. Why? 18% of 26 lakh. Oh, profit is profit upon SP. I didn't even read that. Maybe that's why I didn't do this. I don't know. Luckily, I got the others right because they're not dependent on it. This one I skipped. 33. Okay, this I think I made some in that last minute rush. Somewhere I messed it up. VRC, this one. Okay, I felt I had done it right. Most of it was correct. This for Trump's gallery must have gone wrong. This also surprising that warmth and sweetness is not related to tenderness and filial affection, maybe because kindness and this definitely must have been corrected. So, yep, we've gone only with hence two, right? They've gone only with C. LR, this I skipped. Syllogisms, this I think hurry, messed up, messed up. I don't know. I felt that I got all of those correct, but maybe it looks like that's not the case. Again, lot of half chances here. Maybe I should not have done that. Anyway, so I don't know. I think not very, very happy with the attempt, but okay. I mean, because see, last year when I took the test and I attempted all the questions, I felt that I would be hitting, say, a 180 or more. Right? This, of course, because there's no way to attempt everything. With accuracy, I'm happy. 90% accuracy is not bad at all when it comes to CET. It's even wrong to expect greater than 90% accuracy. Right? And definitely like a tough test. I would not say it was easy. I would not say it was moderate. I will say it was difficult. Uh, but yeah, see, the thing is when you're solving and when you're talking, right, there's a lot of uh, to and fro happening between your thoughts and how quickly you're putting it on paper. And this is not even paper, right? So when I actually solve it, it is much different. I end up doing much faster. So there have been cases where I've done like 100 questions in for 60, 65, 70 odd minutes. And that may happen in an easy paper to some people as well. The point is to look at a test and say that have I done the best that I could have done? I think potentially best score that I could have got in this paper is about 165-ish. That 12 mark drop is mostly because I could not do those LR caselets and the input output question. But otherwise, I think possible to hit like a 160-65 for an extremely well prepared candidate who is taking mocks, aspiring for JB. But uh, I've definitely gone slightly dusty. I end up making mistakes. But yeah, overall, I think okay. So yeah, I think we can end it here. Uh, I hope this has helped you. It has given you some sense of how to approach the paper. I think I was relatively calm. I didn't sort of panic too much, though there were like periods in between when I felt as if I will not be able to do a lot, etc. So there were those times, but yeah, I don't know why the percentile is not coming up. Ideally, should come up immediately. Yeah. Marks versus percentile for this. That's what I'm wondering. I'm kind of don't have it here. I'll just try changing the course maybe and see if it works. I don't know because it allowed us to analyze the test. So obviously the test is done. See, VRC, Omkar, the thing is, again, it's a function of how much you read generally, but then right now there is no time to improve it further, correct? So whatever you can do in the remaining days is going to be taking mock test, see how things work out for you, and then sort of push it up, right? Because I don't know, there's no other way to get better at it. Percentile doesn't come in any of the mocks. No, I think we have released score versus percentile benchmark. So we release tables. I don't know why it is not coming right now. I'll have to check. But those of you who have taken mock one, I think you should be able to see it, right? So if anybody is logged in, you can put it in the chat window how much you are seeing, right, for the first mock. That's why, in fact, I ended up taking the first mock also because I know that we have released it for the test. Okay. All right. I think we can end it here. Thanks everyone for joining. I hope it has helped you and hasn't been very disappointing. I still think I could have done better, but not with this setting, right? Which is the tab. I'm not used to writing on it. So it takes it definitely reduces the score a little bit. Okay. All right. So great. I think we can end it here. Thanks for joining. Bye, everyone. All the best to all of you.